Hey there and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to do a contact us page tutorial. So I'm going to show you how to create a contact us page for your website visitors. Now here what I have is a student's blog. So I want my website visitors to contact me for collaboration, for blog ideas or stuff like that. So first of all, you can either go to your left-handed menu here, click on pages and menu, and you can actually just create a whole page for your contact us, which is something that is usually recommended. So here we're going to click on contact, and here you can find a few templates for your contact page. Do not forget that these are totally customizable. You can change them however you want, or do whatever you want with them. So we're just gonna pick one from here. We're gonna pick a very simple one. So this one, we're gonna click add page. After you add your page, you can rename it however you want it to be, and you can choose if they can see it in the menu or not. So here I'm just gonna click on done because contact, it's just very obvious. And then we're gonna change this one. So here I want to change this. So here we have a section. So here you can either introduce your business, tell your website visitors, or these people why you want them to contact you and stuff like that. So here I want to change it. I already have ready script ready for this. So here I want to change this title to get in touch. So I'm just gonna paste it, and here it says get in touch. And then for the paragraph, I want to say get something on your mind, whether you have feedback, ideas for blog ideas, fill out the form below. So here I'm just gonna copy this one, and then I'm gonna choose to paste it again here. So I can make this a little bit big because I find it a little bit small. Do not forget that these again are very customizable. So you can change the colors, you can change the font, you can make it bold, whatever you want it to be. So here I'm gonna make this, stretch it a little bit, and here it is. Now, once you do that, you can actually move on to the form. So here the form is already ready for us. So here, oh, it's not a form, it's actually a script. But I'm going to show you how to add a form that's better. So I'm going to add a section, and I'm just going to show you how to do that. I'm just going to add a blank section, and then we can add element to it however we want it to be. So here we want this section to be under the get in touch. So easily click on the section, and then you get this mini taskbar here. You can click on quick edits, and then you can move the section below. So here I have my header, I have my get in touch, and then I have my section. And then after you add the section, you can add your element. So what we want to add in our element is a contact us form. So here we're going to click contact and forms, and then we can either create a new form from scratch, or we can just choose a pre-made one. So I'm going to choose this one. Do not forget again that these are totally customizable, so you can change them however you want. So I'm going to add my contact us form, and again, I don't want it in the get in touch, I want it in this section. So here I'm gonna make my section just a little bit big so that it fits my contact us, and then I'm gonna move this around. You can make it as big as you want it to be, so whatever works for you. And then after you do that, we're gonna fill out our form. Now first of all, I'm gonna show you how to edit form, how to edit the fields, add fields from your choosing, whatever you like. So here all you have to do is click on the form, and then you get the mini taskbar right above it that says edit form. Once you edit your form, you get this dashboard. Now from this dashboard, you can add your information, your fields, and whatever you want. For example, here I don't want the contact information, I just want to click on contact, and I want to make this in bold, so we're gonna make it a little bit bold. we have the first name, and then we have the asterisk. So how do you change this? So for example, I want the last name to be also a required field, so they cannot send the submission unless they fill out the last name. So all you have to do is click on the field that you want and then click on settings. Now here from the settings, you can either change the title of your field. So here, for example, field title, you can choose if it's a required field or not. You can add a placeholder text. So here, for example, if you want to add, directions, or like as it says here, simple instructions and stuff like that. Or you can add a field, a description. For example, here, add your last name in capital letters, for example. This is very useful, especially if it's a field that's not very common. In capital letters. I'm gonna remove the placeholder text and I'm just gonna leave this. And then click on save. And then once you do that, I'm gonna go back and add a few fields. So here I'm just gonna click on add. So we have the first name, last name, email, address. I don't think I really need the address, so I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna make the email one a little bit large. I'm gonna add the phone. So yeah, this one is useful. Additional information, I'm not really interested. I think I'm gonna add some, as you can see here, some questions or checkboxes, and that says, are you a student? So just to see if my blog, to see the audience of my blog, or the audience that's using or visiting my website. So here I'm just gonna scroll down, or you can just click on choices, and then once you get the choices, you can pick, for example, single choice, multi-choice, drop down, whatever works for you. I'm gonna add a single choice, and I'll leave this again. Select my single choice. So for example, here with the field title, are you a student? Then I'm gonna add yes or no. So here just add yes, or you can choose a drop down if you don't have that much space, so like you only get one space. And then of course you can also change the layout and add options however you want to go. You can add an other, you can make this required as I've showed you. You can add a field description, and of course we have the option layout. So here, for example, if you can make it 2 columns, 3 columns, whatever works for you. So here we added our are you student. I'm gonna add a few more fields. I'm gonna remove this additional information. And then we're gonna go back and choose, for example, how did you find us? So here again, we're gonna go back to choices and then add a drop down. Once you add the drop down, I'm gonna select the drop down again and change it to how did you find us? So here I changed the field title to how did you find us, and then it has options like Google, social media. You can add more options as you go, but I just want these two. So click on save. I'm gonna show you how this all looks. We're gonna go back again and maybe add a short, let's say a long answer, for example, the thing that they want to add. So for example, here we're gonna change the field title to message, so what they want to tell us. That's it. You can add so many things. You can add dates, inquiry, payments, buttons. So we have the submit button, so you can remove this one and add it again. You can change some layout elements and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna add not the subscribe. You can add some more options as you go, so whatever works for you. And then once you're done, you can preview your contact us list. As you can see here, how did you find that? This is the drop down option. You can add the message and stuff, and then click on save. Now once it's saved, we're gonna go back and it's gonna take a second for it to change, and here it is. Now as you can see, it's orange, but the like theme of my website is blue, so we're going to change the colors a little bit. So here you can just click on each so all you have to do is click again on the contact, and then instead of clicking on edit form, you're gonna click on settings. Now from the settings, we're gonna change the layout a little bit and make it blue, match it to my website. So here you can change the name of your form. This is especially useful if you have multiple forms and you want things to be organized. You can choose here the layout if you want side padding or stuff like that. As you can see here, it's moving. So we have the top and bottom padding. We have the spacing between the rows as well. So here you can make it large or just very tight between the rows. And then you have design here, so you can change the form background. So for example, I want it to be in gray. So as you can see, it could change colors as you go. So I think I'm gonna leave it in blue, and then we're gonna change the other stuff. You can add a border to your form. You can add a border width, apply shadows and stuff like that. And then we have the manage. I think, okay, here I want to change the form fields. So here for the form fields, you can choose if it's none, if you have all sides and stuff like that. The fill color opacity, I want it to be in white instead of that peach color. I want to add the border color and opacity, I want them to be in white, I think. Yeah, that's better, so that because the background is dark. So we have the checked color. Again, I'm gonna make it in white. The font field, you can choose here whatever text you want, and then I'm gonna make it white. As you can see now, it's very visible. I'm gonna change everything to white because the background is a little bit dark. Even for the placeholder, you can change the colors of the placeholder, and then you're gonna go back, change also the header and paragraph. So here we have the header, it's in orange. I'm gonna change it again. You can change many things. You can even change the button. So here we have the submit button that's still in in orange, and I'm gonna change it again. Let's do light blue. And then we have the text. I want the text to be in black since the button is in light blue. And you can also change the input style. So here it looks like this. So whatever works for you. And that's it. You can choose also the hover. So like when they hover over the like the button, what color it's gonna be. Let's choose gray. And here is your form. This is your let's say your contact us page. You can add pictures, add many things as you go. So this one is already made. I think I'm gonna just delete this one, doesn't really interest me. So here I have my get in touch, got something on your mind, and then we have the contact us with the first name, email, phone, are you a student or not, how did you find us. We can preview our form from right here.